The worldwide sell-off intensifying this morning, LED, largely by using tech need to bring in Dan Ives, coping with director at Wedbush Securities. We're searching at the NASDAQ now off approximately 856 points of direction. Apple, Nvidia, some of the big laggards. Dan, what do you make of the sell-off? It is a falling knife at the moment. Do you need to catch the knife? Yeah, I suggest search for us. We're navigating investors to this white knuckle second in terms of looking on the tech names and the winners. What trust goes to be this AI revolution appearance? There is no question that traders over the weekend in these days, calling attempting to mention, is this the quit? Is that this the give up of the tech B market? I don't accept as true with its miles. I agree with this is just a massive worry. Panic that could create the opportunities for Nvidia TT, Achar Apple, Microsoft, Amazon, Al. And that has constantly been our playbook the remaining 24 years. Cowl in tech. So whilst customers call you this morning, are you telling them to buy in? This, we'll describe it as weak spot. But boy, it seems like it's extra than weak point. Oh yeah, I mean, we've been basically, I will say almost table pounding in phrases of place the stages, place the names that you want to own, that that I accept as true with, are surely going to view this as more of a possibility, instead of as you sort of catching a falling knife due to where the boom is. You examine income, you look at the numbers. I am, right here. Without a doubt in Tokyo, you already know. And throughout Asia, the call for is here. Here for AI that isn't leaving. Notwithstanding what we are seeing with this Nick promote, off here in the global route, that is what we are telling traders the world over today. Dan, I want to put Apple up at the display screen for a second due to the fact one of the stress factors, similarly to what has took place overnight, and then manifestly the rolls range on Friday, become the disclosure that happened over the weekend Saturday that Warren Buffett has now formally ought to stake in Apple. He is still the most important shareholder in the business enterprise. He's been seeking to seems like raise coins. He is obviously offered out of other shares too, which I think is also weighing on the psyche of the marketplace this morning. But you look this inventory now off 7%. What do you think is at the back of that sale, appearance? Buffett becomes selling a toddler Q right now, furnished the 50% sale. I suggest that was eye-popping relative, and I think caught absolutely everyone's attention. It'll upload to pressure right here. It's, nevertheless, his number one protecting. He's a massive supporter of Cupertino primary, protecting you nearly double BF. Andrew, our view is, if you have a look at this final quarter for Apple, you study the guidance. You take a look at what I view as 27 million iPhones in a window of an upgrade possibility, an AI pushed upgrade cycle ahead, people. It really is motives to very own Apple, not promote it. Look, while Buffett talks, all people listens. No question for true purpose. However, this is not the time to promote Apple, no matter a number of the anxiety. Right here, I suppose this is an opportunity mainly entering into what I view as, in reality, an ancient improved cycle for Apple. We have been speak me to Tom Lee in advance, in a type of macro way, approximately simply how things are headed, and what may additionally take place over the following month or two. His field changed into, you're by no means going to, I do not know, never. It might be tough to get real balance until October, in order that, even in case you assume the marketplace rips in the subsequent couple days after you recognize falling, that it is very tough in the month of August, and traditionally September earlier than you actually realize. Whether you have got your sea legs or no longer come October. Yeah. Appearance. I mean, I suppose Tom manifestly has remarkable phrases of awareness. It's far going to be a buckle the seatbelt moment. You realize over the approaching months, specifically, even additionally going into the election. But if you have a look at the fundamentals in tech and a smooth landing and a Fed cutting surroundings, I imply this is a time to own tech, and I get it, the bears. I suggest the bears have won over the past week or two, right after being in hibernation mode the last 18 months, and I am getting it. But if you look at nice tech, big cap tech, into an AI, what I view as soon as in a 40-year cycle, the ones are names you own here, and I think, it truly is why we're out right here hand holding via this white knuckle length. Now, not the time to move for the elevators. Dan, this is I mean, the profits that we saw. Every now and then human beings nitpick, but in standard, quite true for the magazine. 7 across the board. So what we're seeing now is probably only a few air coming out of you recognize the enthusiasm, maybe some more than one contractions what takes place. If it is a negative remarks loop and and actually things begin softening up. And also you virtually do get you already know not just the more than one facet of factors. However, the earning aspect of things isn't always that I suggest we're down 10% already inside the Nasdaq. Wherein should that backside? Yeah, just like the self-fulfilling prophecy. I suppose the concerns there, proper now, unfounded proper, in phrases of now, not simply what we noticed from income. However, in terms of what I see, here in Asia and phrases of our exams, call for going into the relaxation of the YR and into 2025, look with a view to be kind of a ghost that I suppose the street may be struggling with in phrases of what may want to come around the corner. However, in case you take a look at the fundamentals right here, I suggest they're sturdy for tech balance. Sheets are strong. And once more, it is going into as soon as in a 40-12 months sort of sile in terms of spending for AI. Look, there's going to be losers in this. Have a look at Intel. I suggest if that become glaringly a disaster and a few others. However, in phrases of first-class tech, large cap. Tech in terms of software program, semis, the ones are names you own right here, and you don't promote them. No matter glaringly, a whole lot of nerves that are going to be occurring across the globe. Nowadays, I got to break with a honestly humorous tale that passed off these days. McDonald's in China, in case you order a McFlurry, they ask you in case you want to Nvidia. Keychain with it, and it handiest sells for $20. But the problem is that they handiest made that to be had to much less than 10,000 customers. So their Nvidia keychain is already sold out and it's proper now in the retail marketplace and sells for masses of greenbacks. And Elon commented on this and he said that he had no concept that this was going on in broad. If so, I'm able to surely have a few just with a purpose. To understand the first hyperlink in description, click on it in case you need to buy this Nvidia keychain. I don't know if that is a collaboration. However, Nvidia in China has published approximately this, and also McDonald's in China posted about it. But anyhow, in the subsequent couple of years, this product might even promote for heaps of dollars. We don't get that many probabilities to shop for rare collectibles like this. Anyways, locate the hyperlink at the description and hurry. Due to the fact we've got just 100 portions left, why are you so constructive about this? What do you watched is pointing us inside the course of this generative AI